Hello, today we'll be working on your hip flexors and we are stretching them out. So essentially hip flexor is this muscle over here. So you've got two here. When you are in a seated position, it's actually contracted. So if you are seated for a long time, it's very tight. Okay, so when you stand, you may not be standing fully extended, you may be still contracted, and that will give you a lot of compensation because you are still walking, but actually you are not stretching it out fully, so slightly hinged, and you may not be aware as you walk and move, and it will give compensation to the rest of the muscle, giving off to like lower back ache, some shoulder pain, so on and so forth. So today we're gonna stretch them out, useful every time you finish work. So at the end of the day,
here are your hip flexors stretch, knee pull back, high kneeling, lizard stretch, butterfly stretch, side reach back.
Let's get started with exercise number 1. The easiest thing if you go to school during your physical education class, teachers always ask you to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go for 1 minute stretch, rest for 15 seconds, and we're gonna continue. Okay, so the first one, you're just gonna hold your ankle or your heel to your back, keep your knees together, and think about bringing you can bring your knees slightly backwards in order to really extend this. Okay, so let's start. We've got 2 legs. So from here, you're gonna hold, and then think about bring your knees together first. Keep your heels to your bum, and then you're just gonna press or bring your knee back to open up the hip flexors even more. Okay, you can hold on to something if you feel you need more balance. Okay, so just hold here. Use 2 hands. So bring your knee as far back as you can. That will help to stretch the hip flexors more. We've got halfway more to go. So we're gonna hold for 1 minute and not 45 seconds. Okay, so you can draw it back. Inhale through the nose, out from the mouth. This is also a nice quads stretch. Alright? Keep your heels as close to your bum as you can. Stand tall with the other leg. Last 5, 4, 3, coming to last 2, and last 1, and release. Other side, stabilize. You're gonna bring the other leg up. Ready, and we go. So keep your knees together first, and then draw it back slightly. Okay, so think about pushing your pelvis forward. So think about drawing this bit forward to increase the stretch. Okay, shoulder relax. Stand tall with the other leg. Good work on the core as well to keep you upright. Draw this back. If your quads are tight, this is nice. Bring my knee away from the standing knee, pulling it backwards, pushing my butt forward to help to extend the hip flexors more. Last 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last second. And release. Okay, now the next one, we're gonna go into knee bend. So just wanna make sure that your ankle is under the knee. So you've got 2 right angles here and here. Alright? So think about, so your hip flexors is this muscle. You want to think about drawing your hip flexors forward. Okay, so a lot of people just lean forward by arching their back. So you can see that the line is broken, straight back, and then the butt. Okay, so what you want to see from the side view is actually a curve. Okay, so think about drawing your hips forward. So you see a curve from your knee to your shoulders. By pushing this butt forward, you have to open up the hips. Okay, so from here, let's go. Draw it down. So always think about pulling this muscle forward. Okay, so your hip flexors forward. Chest should be lifted. Lean back slightly so that you can extend this more. okay? Halfway more. So I'm putting my hand on my thigh, on my knee. The purpose is to push and lift my shoulders back. Okay, it's not to put pressure on the knee, yeah? Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And we rest. Okay, now the next set, you're gonna same position, intensify it. Okay, you're gonna place your hands here. Right, so your hands will be inside of your foot, and you're gonna lengthen this all the way back. Okay, so this is version 1. If you are tight, this is enough. Version 2 is where you put the elbows down. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this position. Ready? And we go. So you want to keep that back leg long and straight, toes pointed. Same thing, you are stretching this part. Okay, so you are stretching here. Think about pulling it down towards the floor as close as you can. Eyes should be gazing slightly forward, so don't look between your hands. In through the nose, out from the mouth. The supporting knee you can turn out more, so you feel the inner thigh stretch on the supporting knee as well. Make sure you have equal pressure on your elbows or your wrist. Generally, you will put more pressure on the leg that's long, so you want to adjust and make sure both have equal pressure. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're done. Slowly release yourself. Change. Come to a nice right angle. Hands inside of your foot. Walk that leg back and extend it fully. So you can be here. If not, you're going to go all the way down. And we start here. So you will see the same arch from my shoulder all the way to my knee instead of hinging. Okay, so you want to draw this down as low as you can. So this knee, the supporting knee will be turned out slightly. Keep equal pressure on both elbows or wrists. And your eyes are gazing slightly forward in front of your toe or in front of your fingers. Okay, so when you're ready, just gonna press the knee down. Lift the chest, so make sure you're not here. Okay, so lift the chest. So use the hand, apply pressure, back, lift and press. Okay, you can also lean forward slightly. So I'm gonna adjust my position here. So you can see, so you can lean forward slightly, so that will help me to press my hand down more. Okay, so if this is the lowest you can go, it's fine. Okay, still pressing down and extend the chest. So make sure you're not hunching. Okay, so lift the chest, grow tall, shoulder glide down. can lengthen your arm. This is better for me. Okay, what you're gonna do is to bring the top leg forward and sweep all the way past the center line and beyond. Okay, so again we are stretching this muscle here. And then come forward, and then you're gonna press it back. Got that? Okay, so from here, so it's you are moving, but you are trying to stretch as you move. And we go. So straighten the top leg, and then press it back, and then straight leg all the way. Now you just want to make sure that your torso is not rocking back and forth, so that's wrong. Okay, so keep the torso stable as you go all the way back and all the way forward. Shoulders are relaxed, so keep your top hand on top or on the mat to keep your stability. Point your top leg toes and bring it beyond the center line, okay? Sweep it back and forward. Halfway more. Keep that bottom knee grounded onto the mat, so don't allow it to get lifted as you sweep the top leg back. Tighten the abs as well, so you are working bits of your obliques and bits of your glutes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1, and back. Right, so I'm just gonna switch over to the other side. Same thing, so bare knees, arms long, shoulder relaxed, top hand on floor, straighten the top leg, point the toes, and we go sweep it back, and return. Okay, so ground that bottom leg down as you sweep it back. Keep your spine engaged, so no rocking backwards. Keep your ribs down, so no popping of the ribs as you are moving your top leg. Okay, so this leg is a lot less flexible for me. My range is a lot smaller. If you feel pinching on your